Hello, my dear students, how are you? Did you do your homework? Was it easy or difficult for you? Today we are going to speak about the verb, глагол, етістік. And my first questions are, what is the date today? What day of the week is it today? And what about the weather? Do you like today's weather? You can stop my video and answer my questions and we can continue our presentation. The verb. What is a verb? A verb is a word which describes the action in a sentence, the doing word. Етістік, заттың іс-қимылын білдіретін сөз табы. Глагол, часть речи, которая обозначает действие. Examples, примеры. With verb. I play football. Значит, тут глагол у нас play, играть. Етістік мында ойнау, yeah? I play football. Я играю в футбол. We eat spaghetti. Eat. Есть, кушать. Жеу. Біз спагетти жеп жатырмыз. Bob is 7 today. Тут is это глагол to be, да? Bob сегодня 7. Исполнилось 7 лет. Verb tenses. Verb tenses describe when the action is happening. Present. Значит, настоящее время. Осы шаг. It's happening now. Past. It's already happened. Прошедшее. Өткен шаг. Future. It's about to happen. Келер шаг. Будущее время. The types of verbs. Action verb, stative verb, transitive verb, intransitive verb, auxiliary verb, modal verb, phrasal verb, and regular and irregular verbs. Action verb. An action verb expresses an activity that a person or thing can do. For example, Lee eats cake. Lee кушает торт. Eating is something Lee can do. The bear chased the salmon in the shallow rapids. Stative verb. Глагол, который обозначает состояние, мысли, эмоции. Stative verb expresses a state rather than an action. A stative verb typically relates to a state of being, a thought, or an emotion. For example, I am at home. She believes in fairies. He feels elated. It's about emotion. Believes like вера, да? Во что она верит. Как он себя чувствует. Значит, чувства, эмоции, мысли. Вот action verb это значит действие. Вот где вот Ли кушает, прям ест торт. Ну, показывает действие, имеется в виду. Transitive verb. A transitive verb is one that acts on something. It has a direct object. Not indirect, but direct. Прямое. Это прямое. Существительное, да, тут имеется в виду. For example, I saw the dog. Saw. The dog direct object. We ate the pie. Pie direct object. Я видела собаку. В прошедшем времени тут saw. Собака это значит тут имеется в виду direct object. Pie пирог. Значит тоже тут direct object. Intransitive verb. An intransitive verb is one that does not act on something. There is no direct object. Тут, значит, не имеется уже объекта прямого. Например, the rain fell. Шел дождь. My throat hurts. The cat sneezed. Auxiliary verbs. Вспомогательный глагол. An auxiliary verb or helping verb accompanies a main verb to help express tense, voice, mood. Значит, используется для, чтобы обозначить, имеется в виду тут вспомогательный глагол обозначает или выражает, помогает главному глаголу, чтобы обозначить время, там, tense, voice, mood. Yeah. The most common auxiliary verbs are be, do, and have in the various forms. Yeah, do, does, have, has can be. Here are some examples of auxiliary verbs. Lee has eaten all the pies. Here the auxiliary verb has helps to express tense, время. The table has been prepared. Here the auxiliary verb has been helped to express voice, in this case passive voice. If he were to arrive in the next 10 minutes, we would be on schedule. Here the auxiliary verbs were and would help to express mood, in this case the subjunctive mood. Modal verb, модальный глагол, модальных етістік. A modal verb is a type of auxiliary verb used to express ideas such as ability, способность, possibility, возможность, permission, разрешение, and obligation, обязательность. The modal auxiliary verbs are can, could, may, might, must, ought, to, shall, should, will, and would. For example, Lee can eat a lot of pies. Here the modal verbs can helps to express the idea of ability, способности. Lee might eat that pie before he gets home. Phrasal verb. A phrasal verb is a verb made up of more than one word, usually two words. A phrasal verb has a main verb and another word, either a preposition or a particle. Фразовый глагол состоит из главного глагола и другого слова. Это может быть предлог. The phrasal verb usually has a meaning different to the main verb. Значит, фразовый глагол обычно имеет другое значение, чем сам глагол. Например, for example, a burglar will often break a window to break in. Here the phrasal verb break in means to enter illegally, which is different to break. If you drop the bad button, the team will drop back to last place. Here the phrasal verb drop back means to fall behind, which is different to drop. Here, тут, например, break, это имеется в виду только само значение break, это что, ломать, да, разрушать. А тут имеется в виду break in вместе, это значит входить незаконно, да. Regular verbs. A regular verb is one that forms its simple past tense and its past participle by adding ed or ed to this base form of the verb. For example, это past simple, да, значит правильный глагол, regular verb. Добавляем окончание ed или d. Например, love. Loved has loved. Образует past simple и past participle, да, или present perfect. Irregular verbs – неправильный глагол, просто етістіктер. An irregular verb is one that does not conform to this ruling. Не подчиняется, значит, правилу. Tell – сам глагол, значит, меняется уже неправильно. Told – past participle меняется как has told. Then we have last exercise. For example, here, choose the correct form of the verb that agrees with the subject. For example, the first one, the movie, including all the previews, takes about 2 hours to watch. Movie, it, да, we can, с movie мы можем заменить с местоимением it, поэтому тут takes. The prime minister, together with his wife, greets the press cordially. Together with his they, да, может, тут уже будет greet. Nobody knows the trouble I have been. Тут knows, да, будет никто не знает, какую неприятность я видел. Увидел, я видел. That's the end of our lesson. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.